Let's see if I can get this thrown out there with my left hand. Ooh. Oh, did you see that? I couldn't do that in a million years. It's stuck right there. Right there. Can't believe it. Lucky throw, I guess. Let's try this again. Left hand. I'm not left-handed, but I got that out there kind of far. There it goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Hey, speaking of fishing, before I go to fix the doors, I've been dreading, I don't know why I've been dreading doing these doors. I've been putting it off, but the painter's going to be there in about 5 days. So I got a good 4 days. 3.5 days to fix the doors and do some other stuff. I'm gonna do some smoke alarms too. So I've got plenty of stuff coming up on my channel. I haven't uploaded anything for a long time, and these are going to be some things I need to get up on there, and I'm going to start uploading videos on my channel again. I've got some travel videos to show you and all kinds of different things to show you what Joe's been up to. But speaking of fishing, before I go out to those doors, I think I'm going to start making some videos, some fishing videos. I need to get a license. I haven't fished for years, and I'm going to get a license, and I'm going to show you the different types of things. I'm going to get out my fishing pole from probably 30 years ago. I haven't used that thing for about 30 years, but I have to get a new fishing reel. But I want to use my old pole, and I'll show you all about that and show you the different things I'm going to use for fishing, and the tip waders that I think I'm going to get, and all that kind of stuff, and show you different things and how to fish rivers like this. I usually go in creeks, but this is kind of like a large creek, and I think I'm going to have to invest in a GoPro, put it on a helmet or something so that I can be hands-free and I don't have to have somebody videoing me. I can do it all myself down at the river, down by the river, living in a van down by the river. But anyways, and I think what I'd like to do is get a hold of some guys and maybe show you some different things on fly fishing. Show you a guy. Maybe I'll kind of befriend somebody who's a really good fly fisherman. Maybe he'll take me out. Instead of teaching me, he'll teach you how to, you know, the different things that he does on fly fishing, and we'll follow him along and see the types of stuff he uses, see how the techniques and what kind of flies he uses. I think that might be kind of interesting. So, you know, some of that kind of stuff that's going to be coming up on my channel. Watch for it. Before I do that, remember those other two holes that they had? I don't think that's going to do anything. Remember, they had it out further. Yeah. Okay. No, I can't because the tab's hitting it. I guess I could notch that out, but I don't really think it is that. I just don't think it is. I don't want to break my tab off. Maybe that's why they broke the tab. Let's shave this out a little bit. See what's going on with this thing. Another reason why I use my 1/4 inch, because it's easier to work on stuff like this. make sure I get one at the store one of these days. Get a 1/4 inch. See, they had it way out here. That's not. I don't really want to do that. I know all the other doors didn't stick out that far. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. What the heck was it, wasn't it? That's no good. That is no good. Okay, got another idea, because I want this down flush. I don't want it way out and having to adjust that and having it stick out on the front side of the door and everything. I'm going to take this back out. And I'm going to go get the other strike plate that was broken off. I can ream the edge of it off. I can try that and see. We'll see. We'll see if I can use the old one. Hang on here. Here's the one that was in there before, and see the tab broke off. But this tab, see, I might be able to just shave this off a little bit right there and have this one be the good one. I'm going to put this back in and see, because I might need that other strike plate. No sense if I use that other strike plate, you know, I'd have to pull it out, let it stick out, caulk that before the painters come and all that junk. That's kind of a jazzy deal. See that? It's got a little light on there. This is a Bosch. Okay, now we're just going to close the door again and see if we can live with it. It's not like a bedroom door or anything. Okay, we're ready to try this again. It's not like a bedroom door. It's just a storage closet. See, I think I'm just going to make that good. It's fine. There's hardly any chatter at all. If I really wanted to take up the chatter, I'd get those little silencers and put them on the edge of the door stop. You get them for cabinets, and sometimes they're felt brown, green. I've seen cork colored, because it's actually out of cork. Or I've seen clear ones that are like little pieces of round gel clear that you can put on. They're just little round things, and you could put one on there if you really wanted to. But in this particular case, I'm glad I saved that broken one. See, that's the same kind as before. You can see where the tab snapped off in there. I'm going to call that good. Okay, I don't know how much you learned on this particular video. Maybe enough to know that you can do certain things on your own. Look, it's fine. Okay, this one's fitting. I thought the bottom was going to hit, but that wasn't the case, was it? Now, sometimes it's not the bottom. Had you thought it was the bottom, you could have reamed it all the way down to the bottom screw and not checked out the door all the way and found out it was this side tab that needed to be pulled out. This is closer now. See how it sticks out a little bit. I didn't want it to stick out too far. I mean, with that other one, it would have stuck out even further. This is a hallway going out to the garage, coming in, and I still, had I've used that other one, had I've used this, remember I could have used it where the second hole was out here, and then I could have taken that tab and bent it out with a pair of pliers and put it in there, okay? But usually you've got one set of screws, but sometimes you have to do an adjustment and so forth. Okay, all right, that's good. One more door down, and I'm glad I've got all the doors done up here. Next thing I have to do is I'm gonna have to clean these off because the doors are all gonna be painted. See all this stuff? That's carbon and stuff that has come off of the hinge pin, coming through the cracks of the knuckles and spurting out onto the door. You can see the discoloration here where it's kind of flown out. And you can see it up there. Look at this one, see? That all has to be cleaned off. And not all the hinges are like that. See, this one's clean. That one down there, there's a little bit there too. Before I leave here, I think I'm gonna clean those. Look on the back side. Don't forget, if you're gonna do that, look at the back side of the stop, the door stop. See right there, it needs it up high. Right there, I'm gonna clean that off. You know, this hinge, there was nothing on the other side, remember? It's nice and clean. Look at this one down here. All that's like grease, sort of, dried. You know, I need to wipe all that stuff off because when they paint, the paint's not gonna stick with that. I already talked to the painter and he agrees. Yep, he agrees. And so, they're gonna be here tomorrow. In fact, they got here early. They came here today, and it's a good thing. Remember, all day yesterday I was working down here, and the day before. Well, they've got all this plasticed off. Remember, I was working on the door here, and I'm glad I got all my stuff done because I wouldn't have wanted to work on this. I would have torn holes in this and stuff. So be ready for when guys get ready to start painting and stuff, especially like this. So all my doors are done down here. All I have to do down here is I've got to clean the hinges, you know, around the hinges. I don't have to look at all of them, but I just have to look at all the doors down here. You know, so lots of them look pretty good, actually, but I'm still going to check them all. And I remembered, had my grubby fingers on some of them, especially this door over here. Remember this one here I worked on. I actually got some grease on there, and I looked at it this morning. It looks fine because I cleaned it off with simple green. See this up here? Look at that. And there's some on the door there. I've got some fingerprints on here, so I got to get humping on that because I want to do that. And I'm going to make a quick, I don't know, probably a 2 or 3 minute video on that, on what cleaner am I going to use on these doors. You might want to check that out if you haven't guessed already what I'm going to use. Well, that's all I have for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.